Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Hoyland! Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ruben Dias. And it's Modric. Here's Tchouaméni. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Ramsdale getting this one clear. And here's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Big chance! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rooney.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Modric. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Modric. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rooney. De Jong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved. It's a searching pass. Mbappe. DiMarco. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's had it taken off him. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. So much time, and there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hoyland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan have their second corner now. Modric goes short. Modric. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that'll be a goal kick. That's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Up he goes! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He is through here. Nice control.
Has been indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could move up a gear here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Chelsea get the ball rolling for the second period. And here's Nedved. Rooney. And here's Nedved. Now it's DiMarco. Nedved cross. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been drilled in.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. De Jong, very much a man of this moment. That's Nedved. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Plenty to aim at here. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Strong running down that left flank. Kluivert. Modric. And it's Chouameni. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ndika played up towards the front line. It's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Chouameni. Now it's Kluivert. Opts to play it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now he's got space here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. DiMarco. Half an hour gone in the second half. Modric. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Japan, number 22, Mbappe, number 17, Chouameni, number 19, Justin Kluivert, number 8, Orsolini,
Araujo.
number 10, Bukayo Saka, coming on the field,
Looking to play him in.
number 14, Isak.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 18, Reece James. Number 20,
Vinicius Junior. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he cuts out the supply. Ramsdale sends that a long way. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Modric. Oh, important interception. And the counter is on. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, there is the multifunctional Frenkie de Jong.
Yeah, he impressed me a lot, this fella. I've watched him since he was a young prospect, and I really liked what I saw, particularly in the Spanish Cup final in 2021.
Saving grace of what had been a disappointing season for the Catalans. Emphatic win that, though.
4-0, in fact, yeah, and de Jong got the second.
Yes, he did, against the men from the Basque Country. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Lovely bit of skill. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Cancelo. He's having a shot! Off the post! Araujo with the clearance.
Japan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Rooney. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great run. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And Konate. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Weghorst really needed to concentrate on protecting.
Big chance! He's scored! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Shoots! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert. Kluivert going full tilt down the right-hand side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Modric. Showing good feet. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? And it's in! Japan are level! What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rooney, searching pass he's played there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior. And here's Højlund. Passing nice and neat. Kluivert. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Delivers, up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. And they've got a throw. João Cancelo. Konate. Can he get it through? Araujo. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Weghorst. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe. Tchouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him. Passes short and sharp. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Weghorst might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And it's Modric. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Højlund. He's onside! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric, looking for a runner. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Saliba, and it's Modric. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Weghorst. Rooney, and a chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Substitution for Japan. Number 20.
So, time for changes on
Vinicius
both
Junior.
sides, actually.
Number 3, Modric. Number 22.
Rooney being hunted in
Mbappe.
packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to
Number
realise,
11,
Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive
Number
force for long, so
19,
they're running a fine line now.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Well, look, they know they've got a
Number
height advantage,
9,
and it's time for them to use it.
Number 14, Isaac. Number 7, Turn. Number 13.
And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Terrific header! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most...
Tries a shot! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And here's Hullet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Hullet. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Looking to play him in. Pedri. It's a searching pass. The less said about that pass, the better.
2 added minutes.
2
has
minutes
been
to be added
indicated.
on. Now he's off and running. And he's away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly
And a quick
deflated.
announcement today that memorabilia from
How would you
today's
summarise
match
what
is
we've
now
seen
on
today then,
sale
Jim?
in the
Well,
stadium
the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pele. Well read, nice interception. And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nedved with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Now the cross. Big header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Pele. Now it's Haaland. Ferdinand. Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferdinand. Not the most convincing of passes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Incoming delivery. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Flamengo have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. He's tried one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pinged towards the front line. Rijkaard. Caceres. Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! Pele. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Maldini clears it away. De Jong. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Looks to the other side. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos, played in by Roberto Carlos. And that has been knocked clear. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Nedved. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos. Caceres makes the interception. It's a searching pass. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Ferdinand gets it away. Nedved. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great, and the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pele. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Nedved. And it's Gerrard. It's a throw-in. That's good play. Looking to go... He gets big! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chips it through, and it's made its way to him. And a chance! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field.
Flamengo go into the lead.
22.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chelsea have their second corner now. And he can clear it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to get it away. Tries to cross. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Fires it in low. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. And it's Rijkaard. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 11, Gullit.
Martinez getting this one clear.
Number 17,
And it's Son Heung-min.
Nedved.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 20, number 23, Messi. Number 7,
Threads one in. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pass is just off target. Time added on 4 minutes. He's through here. And he's lost his man here. It's Bale! Well, now it's Son Heung-min! And with that, the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Please turn your attention.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.